So, hello everyone, myself Advocate Gautam Harshwal working at LEXIS and Company Law Firm as a junior associate. Today, we will be discussing something different, quite a bit legal and quite a bit not legal as well. Quite a, it's a historical topic. So, we all know that India is being ruled by UK for almost 200 years. Foreign invaders, they basically ruled India for 200 years. So, but after the rule of 200 years, a long period of time, after that much time period, they left India. But do you know they left India, but after leaving India, there are so many laws which are still which still exist in India, even though the Britishers left India. We got independence after even though 75 years of our independence. Last year we celebrated 75th 75th day, year of 75th Independence Day. So basically in this video we will be discussing three colonial laws which still exist in India but not in the UK. Okay, the Britishers basically, made imposed law on India, but these three laws are still applicable in India, still exist in India, but not in UK. So the first is sedition. What is sedition? Sedition laws basically it punishes who brings hatred, contempt, or disaffection for the government and has potential to incite violence or public disorder in India. Okay, anyone whosoever involved in such kind of activities is will be prosecuted under the sedition law. In 2022 it was put on review by the Supreme Court of India or the Apex Court of India, and in the country that introduced us the introduced us in sedition, it was abolished in 2009. In 2022, basically what it means is in 2022, Supreme Court of India, it was, put on review by Supreme Court of India to review sedition law. But do you know, in UK, almost before 10 years, they have already abolished this law. In 2009, UK already had abolished this law. Okay, so the second law, which still exists in India, is blasphemy law. What is blasphemy? So before discussing what is blasphemy, we discussed some historical fact that in 1947 the British colonial rulers made it a criminal offense to commit deliberate, what they criminalizes, basically what which activity they criminalizes, and which activity will come under blasphemy law of blasphemy is, if someone is deliberately or malicious acts intended to outrage religious feelings of any class by insulting its religious belief. If suppose right now, in last 5 to 7 years or 5 to 9 years, we have seen in India, or there has been ample of examples which are in India. We can give in India that there's majority, there's minority, sometimes majority people, they pass comments or try to outrage religious feelings of the minority, and the same also done by minority as well in India. The second majority, which is, we all know, Muslims, and some other group of people also. So time to time people, or group of people, religious group of people involved in such activities, and because of their this act, it incites, it basically it outrages religious feelings of any class, because it's a clear, they do this act with the intention to insult someone's religious belief. We cannot, basically, under Constitution of India, we cannot insult someone's beliefs, since it's India is a secular country. So this act also called blasphemy. I hope you understand what is blasphemy. And the law also abolished in UK now. It still exists in India, but in UK they have abolished this law. So the third is death penalty. What is death penalty? A death penalty is yet another law which came through the British drafted Indian Penal Code, which is IPC. Okay, IPC is still in practice in legal field. It's part of it's part of penal. It's part of the legal in India, parts of judiciary basically. Sorry for a little confusion. In India, death sentence basically is only used for most heinous of criminal offenses. If someone is involved or has done such a heinous crime, which is beyond imagination, or the act is so much heinous in in its nature, such criminal offenses, in such cases, the accused will be granted, accused will be accused of death penalty. And death penalty happens in the rarest of rare cases. It was also abolished in 1998 in UK, except in times of war. Okay, in times of war, death penalty has not been abolished in basically in UK, but in normal situations or in the normal practice of law, they have clearly abolished this law. So before going, I would like to ask you a simple question. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think that India is ready to move on from colonial laws or not? Should India move on, or has India not still able to move on from those laws which has been imposed or which has been made in in colonial era of India during the British era, during the time when Britishers were ruling India? What do you think? Should it be changed, or it should not be changed? Let me know in the comment section. Or if you have any query, let me know in the comment section as well. I would like to, or I will try my best to answer that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it.